Nighttime baseball now from the district as you get a look inside beautiful Nationals Park in Washington. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Washington Nationals. It's Nationals baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Here's Ender Inciarte, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for Arizona, center fielder, number 11.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. On the move is Martinez. One away. Eduardo Escobar standing in on the season. He's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as you'll take a look at strike one. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled them off. So he tried to throw.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field, and he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Shortstop.
Coming to the plate now, Nick Ahmed. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. d'Arnaud is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Seared down the first baseline. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second.
Now at the plate, Ronald Ackerman. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Curveball that time, not even close.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Ronald Ackerman becomes out number 2 this inning. Joey Wendell started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. On the ground softly towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So stepping in, David Peralta is hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Benintendi is there, and he has it for the first out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Ackerman is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting sixth.
Into the box now, Ketel Marte. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And the fastball is low and inside as he's got to back up to avoid that one. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. So striding in, J.D. Martinez. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. first pitch cutter that's by him for strike one. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Skied into straightaway right. Dyson on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Daniel Harker. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Marte gloves it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Striding into the box, Starlin Castro. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
The catcher, number 13.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. Pitch on the way. Hit hard back up the middle. And the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game. Stepping into the box, Jarrod Dyson. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Scooped up, and he is out on the tag. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. Coming to the plate now, Zach Godley. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Before the first pitch, a check at first. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Throw over to the bag. 0-1. Here it comes. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Parker is over now, and he's got it for out number 2. Ready for another chance. Ender Inciarte. 0-for-1 here in the early going. And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. From the stretch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And here now is Wilmer Difo. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Third baseman, Wilmer Difo.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
What, hold up on a 2-strike changeup right there? That's a nice piece of hitting. You know you're looking for a fastball, 2 strikes and adjust. But the changeup to hold up on, nice job. That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
He'll try again. 1-2. Ball 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a tough take on an inside sinker that just missed for ball 3. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. He pulls this one into right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Batting 8.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Marte takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Digging in now, Tanner Roark. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eduardo Escobar. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Eduardo Escobar.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Shortstop.
In now, Nick Ahmed. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Digging in to try it again. David Peralta comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there for strike 1.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. This is flared out towards second. The tag, and he is out. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
First baseman number
Digging in for his second at-bat, Paul Goldschmidt. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Boy, what a nice play there by that catcher on that breaking ball that was down and away. That's not an easy pitch to corral, particularly with a runner on third.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Grounded to third. This could be 2. Right to him. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Striding in once again, Andrew Benintendi. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Andrew
into the windup and the pitch. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. To short, hit hard. There is Ahmed. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Into the box now, Ronald Ackerman.
Ronald Ackerman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. No one can make a play, and the first Nationals hit is going to be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Digging in, Joey Wendell. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. Ackerman is on his way home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Settling in now, J.D. Martinez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Chopped weakly to the left. 1 there. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. At the plate, Daniel Parker.
Daniel
has a look.
Parker.
Now the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart if you see a ball in the zone that long, get called a ball on it.
Here's Starlin Castro. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth.
Starlin Castro.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ketel Marte.
Fouled back.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
The catcher, number 13.
Stepping up to the plate, Alex Avila. A base hit in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. No runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's Gerard Dyson as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Now ball line foul up and over the Nationals dugout. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater. His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's following up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
Oh, and he misses it. Marte rounds the corner and is headed home. And he is in there. Now in the box, Zach Godley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Godley.
Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that misses 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Zach Godley becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Liner towards second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. And here now is Wilmer Difo. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Baseman Wilmer Difo.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And that's going to land out toward the wall out there. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
Now batting.
Ready now,
Catcher.
Travis d'Arnaud. He
Travis
flew out in his last at bat. Soft grounder left side. One away. Now batting, Tanner Roark, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Here it comes on 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Goldschmidt coasts under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Changeup called strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that.
And this one gets away. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Ready on 1-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there, and that's the third out. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Third baseman, number 5.
Into the windup and
Eduardo
the pitch.
Escobar.
And a fastball just a bit high. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Martinez is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
Nick Ahmed.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martinez has a read on it. 2 down. Ready for another chance. David Peralta. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Slice down the left side, but foul. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. d'Arnaud gathers it, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. Digging in to try it again, Paul Goldschmidt. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number
Digging
4,
in and looking for
second
more,
baseman,
Ketel Marte.
Ketel
We'll see if he can come
Marte.
through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Lays off 2-2 now. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where we left off.
Leading off
Ronald
for the Nationals.
Ackerman, 1 for 2
Right
with a double
fielder,
on his line thus
Ronald
far.
Ackerman.
Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away. Ready once again,
next for the
Joey
Nationals.
Wendell. A hit in
Second
2 tries
baseman.
so far.
Joey Wendell.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter,
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now here's the pitch. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Now another 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Now
Up
to the
next
plate,
for the Nationals,
Daniel Parker.
first
He's
baseman,
singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Parker.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. The windup and the 0-1. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And that misses for ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
And Castro's got himself a base hit. Striding in once again,
baseman,
Wilmer
number
Defoe.
1.
He doubled earlier in the
Wilmer
game, 1 for
Defoe.
2 to this point. Low for ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. The relay throw. And he's able to get back in there at first safely. So striding in, Travis d'Arnaud. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
No.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts. Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here. Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why. Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila.
Leading off for
1 for
Arizona,
2.
the catcher, number 13, Alex Avila.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Popped high in the air. Defoe is there for it. 1 out. Digging in once again, Jarrod Dyson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now.
Please.
Zach Godley. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. So with a left-handed hitter, action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Ryan Braun will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Quick check on that tying run at first. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So digging in now, Ender Inciarte. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill. That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first is not in time, and we've got ourselves a tie ball game.
Third base.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. Kelvin Herrera.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Washington.
Lead at second by Braun. Here's the pitch. Good change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Here's a look over to first. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Hit hard back up the middle. Castro to his left. He's there. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter. Jake Diekman gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7. Tyler Austin is up off the bench.
Tyler Austin.
Hard on the ground towards short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Lined into left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Ronald Ackerman.
Right fielder, Ronald Ackerman.
He's set. Here it comes. And that misses. Ball 1. Possible go-ahead runs on first. 1 away. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count. 2-0.
Pitches a cold strike. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down. 2-2 count. Here it comes. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And that Justin Miller has been summoned from the
now pitching for Washington.
So stepping in,
number 60, Justin Miller.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
That's a bullet up and in on the hands. Hard to turn on anything like that.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. David Peralta comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is. Coming to the plate now, Joey Wendell. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. The 1-2 pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. J.D. Martinez is on deck. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Left fielder.
Here's J.D. Martinez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Daniel
stepping in,
Parker.
Daniel Parker. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Now batting.
At the plate, Starlin Castro. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Brad Boxberger takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. At the plate, Ketel Marte. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-1. Hit out toward second. Fielded cleanly. The tag by Castro, and he's out at second base. On to first, but good hustle as he's able to avoid the double play here.
Number 1.
Digging in now, Jarrod Dyson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the 2-1. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Standing in now, the pitcher, Brad Boxberger. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. Daniel Descalso will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Daniel Descalso.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Drilled to the right side, and that's through for a hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone. Here's Ender Inciarte. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Hot shot on the ground to short, gloved by Castro, and he is out on the tag. Number 82 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 82.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Inciarte racing back. He's there and records the first out. Standing in, Travis d'Arnaud. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now here it comes. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Inciarte's there. 2 down. Standing in now, the pitcher, Justin Miller.
Justin Miller.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Into the windup and the pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just a touch outside, 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the bottom of the 9th is still alive after the 2-out success. The tag, and they'll get. Digging in the switch hitter, Eduardo Escobar. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. Line drive to left. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings. Standing in, Nick Ahmed. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Runners on the move for second. Now a bunt attempt here, but this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. The second for one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play. Now at the plate, David Peralta, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch for a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. So with two away, Paul Goldschmidt gets a chance following the base hit. Stepping up now, Paul Goldschmidt. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses ball one.
Well, that was a big two-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how two-out rallies start.
And that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double. And that'll bring in the middle infield. Ketel Marte. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here's the first pitch. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
And think about it. In game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Benintendi is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there. Stepping into the box, Andrew Benintendi. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. Called strike two. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Inciarte over to his right. And that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Ronald Ackerman. Here comes the first pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number two. Striding into the box, Joey Wendell. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. And no swing, apparently, ball one. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Ahmed has it. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Avila. He'll kick things off here in the 11th. Pitch on its way to Avila. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Away wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, that's two impressive fastballs. Two mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
Moving under it, Benintendi. He's got it one away. Here's Gerard Dyson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Chris Owings will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Ready on 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's another 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Castro is there for it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Into the box now, number 82. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. John Ryan Murphy will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he is out at second. Yogi Hinojosa takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
Leading off for the Nationals, left fielder.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air.
Martinez.
There's Owings to make the play, and that's the first down.
Defensively for the D-backs.
Ready once again, Daniel Parker. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. A fastball that just misses inside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Here's Starlin Castro. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Inciarte on the run. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in to try it again, Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12. Little chopper back his way. On to first, and how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? 1 away.
Third baseman.
At the plate, Eduardo Escobar. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. 1-1. Here it is. Look out. That slider almost hit him. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Ready for another chance, Nick Ahmed, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. A 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, and this is kicked out there by Castro. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. Ready for another shot now. David Peralta. Last time through was a base hit. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Benintendi. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And here now is Wilmer Difo. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Wilmer Difo.
Grounded back up the middle. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Patrick.
Striding in once again, Travis d'Arnaud. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Peralta is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. The pitcher, Sean Doolittle, steps up.
Hitting for the Nationals, number 3, Ezequiel Carrera.
Low with the splitter, ball 1.
That was a good take right there. Look, double play situation, and this guy's got a nasty split that makes you hit the ground ball. You're probably going to see it. That was a nice job of taking that pitch.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Marte has it. There's one. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the 1. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. Marte fields it cleanly. On to first, and we're headed to 13 as that ends. Tim Collins.
Now pitching for
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
Number 55, Tim Collins.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
Ketel Marte.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ketel Marte is at the plate and he checks his swing for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a line drive. And this will be out of reach for Castro. It's a base hit. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Avila.
Here's the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. The 0-1. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Now the 0-2 pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Martinez is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Chris Owings.
Right fielder.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Owings.
Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. The 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Ronald Ackerman.
Leading off for Washington, right fielder, Ronald Ackerman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hard liner toward short. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals. So striding forward now, Joey Wendle. And he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. There's Owings to make the play, and that's the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's J.D. Martinez attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now. Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike 1. Now the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
There's certain situations where things just have to happen, and this is one of those. Like it or not, he's got to challenge him right here.
And he somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Under it is Owings, and there are 2 away now. So coming to the plate, Daniel Parker. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Peralta is under it. And that's the 3rd out. At the plate, Yogi Hinojosa.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, pitcher Yogi Hinojosa.
From the stretch. And a fastball just a bit up. Here it comes, 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
2-1. Two-1 pitches. That circle change swung on and missed. 2-2.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Center fielder number 11.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He was a ground out victim last time up. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Now here it comes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's 2 close pitches right there, and he just laid off him. I think he's sitting on one specific pitch, and he hasn't gotten it yet.
Ackerman is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Eduardo Escobar standing in. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. To third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Starlin Castro, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply toward the right side, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Number 1.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball one. The 1-0. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Striding in, Tim Collins. Rene Rivera will be called upon here to hit with the
number 44, Rene Rivera.
And he takes ball one. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. They'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off.
The center fielder, number 16.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Andrew Chafin is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and we're headed for a 15th as that ends the inning. Joaquin Benoit.
Washington, number 53.
Standing in.
Joaquin Benoit.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. Stepping into the box, David Peralta. He comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ball game. Slow bouncer to the right side. That rolls foul for strike one. The 0-1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike two, says the third base umpire. Now the 0-2 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Ripped down the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. Two-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
High in the air out to center field. Benintendi over to his right. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. So a runner stands at third. One man is out. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Swing and a liner into right center. That's going to be a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 3-2 ball game. And he is into second base with an RBI double. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Sammy Solis gets to pitch in this one after all as he answers the call in the 15th inning.
Number 36.
In there at the knees, strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Catcher.
Stepping into the box, Alex Avila, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
It could be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do. Digging in and looking for more, Ronald Ackerman. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Hit sharply on the ground. And on one pitch, he's retired. So stepping in, Joey Wendell hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Now a swing and a fly ball. Peralta on the move. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready now, J.D. Martinez. Still looking for his first hit here. He's 0 for 6. Got him fishing that time, 0-1.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. You got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches. See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter. Ooh, that was a close check swing. Look, 2 outs, 2 strikes in the 9th. We're still alive. That was almost the way we're going to end the game. Nice holdup.
And he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. Striding into the box, Daniel Parker. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
That's what makes this guy so great. A pitch right on the corner. Most people cannot do that. Seems like he does it anytime he sits back there and says, here's where I want to put it, and he puts it there.
Inciarte is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Here's Chris Owings now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
The right fielder, number 16, Chris.
Line to the right side. Ackerman is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. Stepping into the box, Andrew Chafin. As he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Too low, 1-0. Here it comes. 2-0 now.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ender Inciarte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike 1. The pitch. He pulls this one into right. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Third baseman, number 5.
Ready once again, Eduardo Escobar. He was a ground out victim last time up. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-0. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Nick Ahmed. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. first pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Hit on the ground out to short. Castro has it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Starlin Castro. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to third. Escobar is up with it. Throw on to first is low that time, but Goldschmidt's able to hang with it, and he digs it out. A nice play. Isaiah Kiner will move into the arm.
For the Nationals, number 4, Isaiah Kiner.
Line toward right center. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, looking to finally get into the hit column here. No luck in 6 tries so far. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air to center field. Inciarte's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in to try it again, David Peralta. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. And here's a curveball that he spikes in the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Here it comes. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Number 44.
Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Benintendi patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 4,
and that'll bring in the middle infielder Ketel Marte. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Now a hot shot to the left side that carries over Castro at short. It's a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Alex Avila. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Now the 2-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Chris Owings. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Now the 2-1. Throw goes over to third, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. The 3-1 pitch. Takes a look at a sinker that stayed up high, but good for strike 2.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one because there's no reason he should.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew Chafin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball 1.
This is one of the big consequences of.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. 2-0 now.
Look, 2-0 to the pitcher in this situation with the bases loaded. You have to challenge him. Make him swing the bat.
Curveball that time, not even close. And things are going to go from bad to worse now as a balk has been called. And that's going to extend this lead. The 3-0 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. In to score the runner from third. Ready for another chance.
Number 11. Ender Inciarte.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit sharply toward third. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Eduardo Escobar standing in. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. That's lifted the other way out to left. Solis on the move. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. So striding forward now, Nick Ahmed.
Shortstop, Nick
ready to
Ahmed.
deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Ackerman is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. Digging in, Sammy Solis. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting. Rafael Batista will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Batista.
Grounded to third. No problem here, one away. So coming to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Toward the alley in left center. That's a base hit. And with his speed, he may be thinking about two. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll reach second now with one away. Stepping in, Ronald Ackerman.
Right fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting.
Into the box, Joey Wendell. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Lifted the other way to left center. And he'll put this one away to end it, and the Diamondbacks are going to take this one in. Well, the roof is closed for comfort as we get set to bring you baseball from Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. It's the home opener of this new season between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Here's Starling Marte, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for Pittsburgh, center fielder, number 6.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
And Matt, the other thing, both teams are on a winning streak right now. I love watching good baseball. So nothing's better than watching two teams that are on a winning streak collide. So we're going to get some good baseball hopefully in this game.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Starling Marte goes down for the first out of the game. Adeiny Hechavarria comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Now at the plate, Matt Kemp. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And that's in there, base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he'll pull into second with one away. Now at the plate, Herschel Choi. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way in front of a great slider that time.
This is when he's at his best. 2 runners in scoring position, and this is where he bears down. It's almost like he says, all right, I'm in a jam. Now let me show you how good I am.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And the runner from third crosses the plate. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Second baseman.
At the plate, Grover Torres. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Outside, 2-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone. At the plate, Ian Happ. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
And that misses inside 1-0. Harold, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will get this one.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
hard hit ball to second. Torres scoops it up. A quick out, number 1.
Batting
So
second,
stepping in,
third
Eduardo
baseman,
Escobar. He's ready for
Eduardo
his first at-bat of his
Escobar.
early season contest. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And the pitch. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Batting third.
So coming to the plate, Nick Ahmed. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. Bounce towards the mound, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Marte ranging back at the track. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Here's David Freese to stand in. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. Line to the right side. Dyson is there, and he has it for the out. Elias Diaz the next to hit. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swing and a liner. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Ready now, Chad Kuhl. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fastball in there for a called strike.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strikes.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. And that'll bring in Starling Marte with 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starling Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Grounded to third. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And now he has some trouble with it in left. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Adeiny Echeverria. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. And the changeup is way low that time. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So striding in, David Peralta. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Left fielder, David
First
Peralta.
pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? This is going to be a good at-bat to watch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him. Currently sitting in the high 320s. And that misses ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Torres ranging into shallow right. 2 gone. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Slow bouncer to the right side. That winds up foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Ball 1.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me. Ready for another chance. Matt Kemp. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Matt Kemp.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 1-0 pitch on the way. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone to lead off the inning. Coming to the plate now, Herschel Choi.
Number 5. Herschel Choi.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys. But if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
And a whiff at a good slider that time. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Grover Torres. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Now another 0-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Into the box now, Ian Happ. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Another one sent foul. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s.
Alex Avila.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Freeze coasts under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Gerard Dyson. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And now a pitch on the way. Patrick Corbin is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Happ will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Striding in, David Freese. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. To short, hit hard. Ahmed has it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. So digging in now, Elias Diaz comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. In now, Chad Kuhl. He singled his last time up.
Chad Kuhl.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. Digging in and looking for more, Starling Marte. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Marte.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Here's a high fastball that's fouled off to the right of the catcher here for strike 1.
Nope.
And low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Dyson. Still going back. Gone! Here's Echeverria now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air out to right. Dyson's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Here in the fourth.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Number 11.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Tapped up the first baseline. But that one rolls foul. The next 0-2. This one's flared out toward left. Kemp is there. 1 out. Eduardo Escobar standing in. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Well, man, I'm looking at that 0-1 pitch right there, and I'm thinking he got lucky. I mean, that ball down and in, that's right in his wheelhouse. Some guys, that's a good spot. For him, that is not a good place to flirt around with. I wouldn't do it again.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Digging in, Nick Ahmed. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Line drive to center field. Marte is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So here's Matt Kemp now. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You know, he's really struggling, and tell you what, he's just getting hit around, but it hasn't been the first pitch strike. He's getting ahead of guys. He just can't put them away. 70% of the time, get this, 70% of the time, he's throwing first pitch strike. The stuff just hasn't been there.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2. And that's going to be a base hit for Kemp. Striding in once again, Herschel Choi. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
1-1.
And he misses with it. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Grover Torres waits on deck. Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Grover Torres. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Left side. And that's through into left field for a base hit. Kemp rounds the corner and is headed home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Right fielder.
Digging in once again, Ian Happ. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Brad Boxberger is going to take over here in inning number 5. So it'll be a bullpen game. First offering on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
This situation right here, 1-0 with the bases loaded, you got to stay patient. Just be specific and patient. Get your pitch, but make sure it's where you want it.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Hard liner toward short. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as this suddenly is now a 7-0 ball game. Here's David Freese to stand in. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Elias Diaz the next to hit. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. This one skied out toward right. Dyson's there. And he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another shot now. Chad Kuhl. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. And the slider swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Softly hit here to the left side. And that'll get down for a base hit. Here's Starling Marte, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Hit hard on the ground to second. Marte gloves it, throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as this. Now in the box, David Peralta. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder, David Peralta.
First pitch on its way. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Catch made out there by Kemp, and there's 1 gone. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the third baseline. And the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Marte.
Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Right side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Striding into the
catcher,
box,
number 13,
Alex Avila. He
Alex
popped out in his first trip.
Avila.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Kemp has a read on it, and that's the third out. Striding in once again, Adeiny
Leading off for
Echeverria.
Pittsburgh,
He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth.
Echeverria.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Bat shatters as this is on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in and looking for more, Matt Kemp. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. In there, and it's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Inciarte is there, 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Herschel Choi. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gerard Dyson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder.
First offering on its way.
Dyson.
This is line to left. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Coming to the plate now, Brad Boxberger. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the sixth. Jake Lamb will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here comes the 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a liner. But this will be a foul ball. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Sent on the ground out to second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Third baseman, number 5.
Ready for another chance? Eduardo Escobar. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now the 0-1. He's running towards second on the ground up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Brad Ziegler comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Brad Ziegler.
Digging in, Grover Torres. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Leading off with a
action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it comes. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Peralta is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
How about it?
Ready once again. Ian Happ. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Peralta is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
Now batting.
Here's David Freese to stand in. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Line drive to left. Peralta will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Nick Ahmed. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Now he'll step off. A swinging bunt to the mound. And a rather easy first out. Digging in once again, David Peralta. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Peralta is on his way home. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
Number 4, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Line towards center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. Throw won't get him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Avila. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Standing in, Elias Diaz. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Elias Diaz.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So striding in, Chad Kuhl. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Number 6.
Here's Starling Marte. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Swing and a liner. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
The batter, number 3.
Coming to the plate now, Adeiny Echeverria. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 8 runs on 13 hits and no errors so far for the Pirates. A swing and it's popped in the air back behind first. In there, a base hit. So here's Matt Kemp now, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Sent toward first. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 9-1 ball game.
Number 5.
Now to the plate, Herschel Choi. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Peralta going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Stepping in, Grover Torres.
Baseman, Grover Torres.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Dyson moving in. Oh, no. Looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ.
Right fielder, Ian Happ.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Torres rounds third and is digging for the plate. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Into the box now, David Freese. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Now a hard liner toward short, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Into the box now, Gerard Dyson. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Right fielder, Gerard Dyson.
Line to the right side, but foul. The pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Happ has a beat on it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in, Brad Ziegler. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Daniel Descalso will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Descalso
hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. On the ground to the right side. The tag, and he is out. Here's Ender Inciarte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a liner. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. Archie Bradley enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Elias Diaz the next to hit. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Swing and a liner.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Inciarte is there, and he has it for the first out. Now at the plate, Chad Kuhl. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. There is Ahmed. On to first, and there are 2 down. Now batting, Starling Marte. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 0-1, here it comes. To short. Ahmed fields it cleanly. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Third baseman.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Marte is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home 9th. At the plate, Nick Ahmed. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. This one's down to third. Fielded by Freese. Throw to first takes care of him, and now the Diamondbacks are down to their final out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, David Peralta. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. This is on the ground over to first. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity.